Hello, hello, party people. This is becoming a somewhat existing theme in my life at the moment. It was always around, I just didn't really address it till now. Okay. Okay, wait, hear me out here. I know because I've done it before, but I've stopped doing it. I feel like I grew and learned to know better about it instead of partaking in this action that I disagree with. When a minority, whether they be a minority among minorities or whatever the majority is in their region, setting, etc., you cannot use racism as an excuse when there's no indication or evidence of racism. Now, this is where I tend to diverge or stray away from traditional norms. Just because you get in a disagreement with someone and they happen to be white, that does not mean they're being racist against you. It is one thing to make it deliberate, where they call you a name, they engage in physical contact with you, or or harass you, or something like that. Using racism as an excuse is a part of the problem, not the solution. Using racism as an excuse is a part of the problem, not the solution. Do I need to say it again? Okay, so having survived the pandemic, thankfully, when I wear a mask, we went over this. When I wear a mask, I can't hide this. I can hide this right here. So, when someone who is not the same minority as I am, an East Asian person, when someone gives me a look, yes, the way they frown at certain times, the way they make eye contact with me, I would like to think I can be a good judge of whether they're being racist towards me or not. Because I can easily observe that the other people they're walking by, they're not giving that look to them, to me. So, they're not giving that look that's like, I don't belong here. And I witnessed this through the entire pandemic, and I still see it today. It was there before the pandemic, it was during the pandemic, it was after the pandemic. When someone looks at you a certain way, I can understand the argument that so-and-so gives off racist vibes towards me. And that's fine, because that is my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. Now, just because you're having a conversation, right, and someone rubs you the wrong way, so to speak, hopefully not literally, but that happens too, that does not give you the right to just fall back and be like, okay, that person was being racist because I'm a minority and this guy doesn't agree with me, or is disturbing my zone, my safety zone, my area of comfort. If they are trespassing on my space, if they are invading my space, then is it racism if they don't call you a name or put their hands on you? You have to be the judge of that. In my opinion, if someone doesn't call me a name, if someone doesn't give me a dirty look, and obviously if someone doesn't put their hands on me, I'm not going to automatically say they're racist. Now, is there a good chance? Because would they be doing this to anyone else? Like in the supermarket. I use this example all the time, the fucking supermarket. Like, if they're pushing their cart, right, towards other people, and I don't want to throw it out. I'll just throw it out there, right? If everyone else in the supermarket is Caucasian, if they're white, and only certain people are giving me a hard time, then all I have to do is go around the aisles and see that, oh, this person isn't giving that person a dirty look. What does that mean? In my opinion, in that situation where you can observe and collect data, that's when it's okay to be like, okay, maybe that person was acting racist. Do you know for sure? Probably not. But as soon as they call you a racial slur or a name, all bets are off. That person is being 100% racist. But if that doesn't happen, you cannot fall back on the theory that everyone is racist. And whether you believe that or not, if you only believe a certain distinction of people, of a certain race of people are only racist towards blah blah blah, whatever stipulation, everyone is different. Specifically, everyone is different in their reaction to something that might seem not cool. If I feel like I'm being harassed, there's a reason for that. And if it gets to the point where I fear for my personal safety, then yes, they're being racist. I mean, what do you see them doing this to other people? And all I had to do was just go up and down the aisle, and easily certain people will walk by other people, not even look at them. But when I go by, I get some sort of frown or dirty look. I don't know the solution to this. I don't know the right answer, but I know that automatically assuming people are racist is not the right answer. I know that's not a popular opinion, and the quote unquote we as minorities need to understand that not everyone is racist. But all it takes is one bad apple. Don't be that bad apple. Take care of yourselves and each other, guys.